Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today we're going to be going over my thoughts on Lucid. Alright, let's get into the first slide. So first slide, I just wanted to talk about my research links. All my research links are in the description below. That's like YouTube videos that I watched to research Lucid and along with Lucid's website and their investor relations page, along with Tesla's IR page. So for me, when I first started researching Lucid, like before I researched them today, all I knew was that they were an EV car maker and that they were like a competitor to Tesla. That was pretty much all that I knew. So yeah, I looked at the videos, and then after looking at the videos, I just visited their website and checked out their financial statements on their investor relations page and compared that to Tesla. All right. So anyway, next slide. So a quick overview of Lucid. There's some things that I do like and a few things that I don't like. What I do like is that their Lucid Air is going up against the Tesla Model S. So it's good competition for Tesla. And why is competition good? Well, it's good because when there's competition between two products, that means that the products get improved faster. As opposed to not having any competition at all, there's not much motivation for a company to improve their products. And also for Lucid, several of their employees worked at Tesla. I'm not sure if all of them did, but I know that several of them have, so they have some experience in making good quality EVs. And also the focus for Lucid is that they seem to be focusing more on luxury, like a luxury EV, whereas Tesla is just like a regular EV. So they're finding that niche. They're specializing within the EV industry. So they're not going to be like just an exact copy of Tesla. It's kind of like Tesla, but like a high class Tesla like car. So yeah, that's what I like about it. As for what I don't like about it, I don't like the fact that right now at least, I can't find any information about it being bulletproof. So as far as I know, their cars are not bulletproof. And also, it seems like Tesla is more up to date technology-wise with the amount of tech in their car. So yeah, that's pretty much it for stuff I don't like. Anyway, that's the Lucid overview. And next is their locations. I was looking at a couple of their locations, and there's two that I really like. One is in San Jose, California, Westfield Valley Fair, and also Beverly Hills, California, Beverly Hills. So I've had experience living around both of these areas, and these are definitely more high class areas. So if you're a luxury EV maker, you definitely want to be in these two areas, which is what I like. So good positioning for their, I guess you could say their car studios. So yeah. Anyway, next, these are some questions that I like to ask myself when I'm thinking about adding Lucid to my own portfolio. And these are three of them. First one is, can I see, I misspelled that. Can I see people, not people, can I see people buying a Lucid over a Tesla? And would I personally buy a Lucid over a Tesla? And also, can I see Lucid making improvements to its cars in the future, such as making it bulletproof? It's not bulletproof now, but could I see them in the future improving their cars to a point where it will be bulletproof? So these are the answers to the questions. So for me, first question, yes, I can see people buying a Lucid over Tesla. It would probably be some like the older generation who doesn't want too much complex technology in the car, and they also like luxury things, and it's kind of like a status symbol, so I can definitely see a demand for that. But for me personally, would I buy a Lucid over a Tesla at the moment? No. That's because the main priority for me would be safety. And I've heard a lot of stuff in the news about shootings on the freeways. Like people are going on the freeways and there's like bullets flying, and there's like people are getting shot while they're driving on the freeways. So the fact that Tesla's Cybertruck will be bulletproof, that's like the main selling point for me on that. So that is why I would not buy a Lucid over a Tesla. If sometime in the future Lucid did make their cars bulletproof, then that's what I would consider it. As for can I see Lucid making improvements to its cars in the future, like making it bulletproof? Yes, I can, but we don't know for sure what it will do yet. So yeah. Anyway, that is this slide. And next is their financial statements. I compared Lucid's financial statements to Tesla's financial statements. This is Lucid's very first financial statement for the 3 months ended June 30th, 2021, and also the 6 months ended June 30th, 2021. So, a quick takeaway from their statement of operations or their income statement is that there is no revenue yet. They haven't sold their cars yet, and right now they have a really high net loss of over $588 million. That is right here. And this is in millions. There's no usually the financial statements, they'd have something at the top saying like these numbers are in thousands or these numbers are in millions. So this is the actual numbers right here. So yeah, they have a high net loss of over 588 million compared to Tesla's first 10Q. Really important. This is not their Tesla's current 10Q. This is the earliest 10Q that I could find. I wanted to try and compare Tesla in its early years compared to Lucid in its early years. And well, when Tesla first released their 10Qs, they were already selling their product. So Lucid is it's still in its really early stages of development. But this is the best comparison that I could make. So yeah, Tesla's first 10Q, 38.5 million. Let me go to the next slide for that. That is right here. Tesla Motors, 3 months ended June 30th, 2010, they had a net loss of 38,517, but this is in thousands right here, thousands except per share data, so we have to add 3 zeros to that, making it 38.5 million, as I said right here. So this high net loss for Lucid, that is a lot more than Tesla's net loss in its first 10Q report of 38.5 million. 588 million compared to 38.5 million. That's a pretty big gap in my opinion. So that's not really looking good for Lucid right now. As for Tesla, at this point in time, they were already making revenues here, as you can see. But for Lucid, so far, no revenue yet. And yeah, that's their statement of operations or their income statement. And next is their balance sheet. So for their balance sheet, this is for Lucid. One thing to note is that their cash is decreasing right now since they're not making any sales on their products. Before it was at about 3.5 million, December 31st, 2020. Now it is at a little over 1 million as of June 30th, 2021. And also their total current assets that is decreasing as well, and also they have increasing current liabilities. In 2020, December 31st, that was at around 1.5 million. Now that's going up to a little bit over 2 million. So that's not looking too good for Lucid right now. But the main thing that bothers me a lot right now with this balance sheet is that June 2021 total liabilities more than 1,670 times the amount of cash. So if you look here, June 30th, 2021, the main thing that bothers me is that their cash is only at roughly $1 million, right here, a little over a million, but their total liabilities that's what 1,646,146,585. So more than 1,670 times their cash. That is a lot. That's like a lot in my opinion. So it's quite risky, especially since they haven't sold their product yet. I don't know what the demand will be like. So yeah, if we compare that to Tesla at the time they had increasing cash back in 2010 to 2011. Cash was at a little less than, I guess that's 99,558, but then this is in thousands, so we would just add 3 zeros to that. Then that increased here to 319,380. They did have increasing long-term debt, but the fact that they were selling products and that their cash was increasing was okay for me at that time. So increasing long-term debt, that went from 71.8 thousand to 134.1 thousand right here. And also their total liabilities, December 2010, December 31st, 2010, that was less than twice their cash. So if you look at their cash and cash equivalents, little less than 100,000 here. But for total liabilities, it's 179,000-ish. So less than double their cash for the liabilities. When you compare it to Lucid's 1,670 times cash and liabilities, it's just so different, so different. And yeah, that's one thing that I don't like about Lucid. That this right here. Anyway, that's their financial statements compared. So, would I invest in Lucid right now? Like right now? For me, the answer would be no. And why is that? That is because there is just too much uncertainty for me at the moment. I don't know what demand will be like for their product since it's still new and their product hasn't fully been released yet. And also, as I said earlier, their total liabilities is really high compared to their cash, just really high. I don't really feel comfortable with it being that high and then not having their products out for sale yet. And I personally don't know anyone who is interested in Lucid. Like I've heard people say, like on the internet, that they're interested in Lucid. They would say like, "Oh, Lucid seems awesome. I want to buy their car," but I don't personally know anyone. I don't have any family members. I don't have any friends who would say like, "Oh, I want to get a Lucid instead of a Tesla." So yeah, just too much uncertainty for me at the moment. And also having Lucid in my portfolio right now with the current information that I know about the company, like everything that I know right now, it would just make me feel uncomfortable. So like I would probably have a little trouble sleeping at night knowing that I have Lucid in my portfolio. And also I'm not an EV expert, so like I don't know every single thing about Lucid. Like it's not like I would be comparing Lucid to Tesla in my spare time as a hobby. And for me, I do own Tesla, but even though I'm not an EV expert, but the main reason why I own Tesla is just because their vehicles are a lot safer than the competition. Like their Cybertruck will be bulletproof. I've heard that people in Teslas they're able to survive a lot more accidents. It's just a more safe car in general. And I personally know people who own and enjoy their Tesla cars. I don't know anyone who has driven or plans to be owning a Lucid right now. So yeah. Anyway, that was this slide. Next, would I consider investing in Lucid in the future? The answer to that is definitely, for sure. So once the products has been out for at least 1 or 2 years, and also they plan to make the car bulletproof, like they plan to improve their products, and I hear about people enjoying the Lucid and that they're glad they made the purchase. Once I start to hear this, once I see the beginnings of this, then that is when I would consider investing in Lucid. Right now, I don't see this right now, so that's why I'm just holding back for now. And yeah, basic conclusion is Lucid could beat the market, but just right now, with all the information that's out now, I just feel more comfortable waiting for more good news about the company before investing. So I just want to wait a little bit. So yeah, anyway, that is it for today's video. That's my thoughts on Lucid. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a good day. Bye.